I'm still trying to figure out which Franco is. Is James Franco? What Franco is it?
Voici Slow Trap.
We're traveling around the world one trip at a time.
Allons-y.
We're on the last days of our road trip through Spain. We're on our way to Madrid, and we've decided to make a stop at the Valle de Caídos. This is the Valley of the Fallen. It's a monument to people who died during the Spanish Civil War. There are reportedly the remains of more than 40,000 people buried in the valley. The most prominent feature is almost 500-foot tall granite cross. As you approach the valley, you can see it from almost all directions. Somewhere in the hills here is an underground basilica built by the dictator Francisco Franco, starting in 1940 and finished in 1959.
This is a good Franco fascist communist monument a la chinoise. This is a monument that Franco built for himself. He is buried somewhere in here, and it has been co-opted and changed into a monument for the fallen of the Franco regime. And their memorial is here, taken over.
I'm still trying to figure out which Franco is. Is James Franco? What Franco is it? It's huge. This is a giant, massive space. I don't think I've seen a building or a kind of stone memorial structure like this, other than nothing this size, other than maybe in China. So one of the interesting things is that the Catholic Church has a rule that says that no church can be bigger than St. Peter's Basilica in Rome at the Vatican, right? But Franco, he thought so much of himself when he built his basilica where he would be buried, right? He built it so big that it was bigger than St. Peter's, but you're not allowed to do that. So how they technically got away with it was they counted the space of the square footage inside the basilica, this basilica, from an entry point, a gate that's somewhere inside, a tunnel about 400 meters long. And they started from that point and measured the inside of the church. So they were technically smaller than St. Peter's. But of course, on this scale, it's actually 1/3 larger than St. Peter's Basilica. The scale of this is just pretty impressive. Yeah. Yeah, you see this kind of thing in China. I don't know if the camera does it justice, but the scale of this place is really something to see. Well, frankly, there's just nothing this size that kind of has no other purpose than to, just be ostentatious. You might go inside a stadium or something like that, but, there's a lot of space for people and what have you. This is just arches and stone and giant statues and a church somewhere inside there. We're gonna go check it out.
That's what I called it right there. This is what I called it.
Bougie and I don't usually like to make a point of showing what we call dark tourism. Things like massacre and burial sites, mass graves, this sort of thing. But in this case, the architecture and the basilica itself is really something that needs to be seen to be appreciated. Franco was originally buried here, but it turns out his remains were actually exhumed and moved someplace else. The politics behind the monument and the actual building of the site is very complicated and is not for us to comment on. Like many places we've seen in our travels, it's really something more to be appreciated for architecture, sculpture, the beauty that it represents.
You look so small. It's just a gigantic space.
Be sure to check out our other episodes that cover our road trip through Spain. We take some time to visit Dali's museum outside Barcelona. We explore the beauty of Montserrat. We walk the streets where they run the bulls. Spend a couple days in Bilbao admiring the coast. Wander the beautiful streets of Salamanca and learn some lessons about visiting the Prado Museum in Madrid, Spain. There's windmills, pinchos. Trust me, you're gonna love it. I say it every time. Slow Travel has no sponsors. We film everything ourselves. It's raw and in the moment. This is what it's really like, traveling the world one country at a time.
Bougie writes reviews for all the places we eat at, everywhere we stay. She makes notes on the museums.
On all the popular review sites, you'll find our reviews listed under the Slow Travel logo.
Let me remind you, Slow Travel has no sponsors. We get no compensation from any of the people or places or things that we talk about on our YouTube channel. We also film all our footage while we're traveling. It's all our own. We do everything ourselves. Please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and spread the word. This channel would not be possible without your support.